This segment is brought to you by Cardiovascular Institute of the South, providing our patients the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Bayou Time. I'm Martin Falls. We're going to go straight to Captain Brennan Mathern of the Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Department. And Captain, I see quite a few shooting incidents, and I know the first one, we do have a connection here at HTV, one of our former employees, her family, that's a relative of theirs, that the Verdun incident. So I'll give you the floor, but a lot to talk about today, and our condolences go out to all the families.
Yeah, Martin, it was a busy weekend for us. We had 3 shooting incidents, but all 3 of them had very unique circumstances. So the incident you're talking about was the first call of a shooting we got, and was a call of an accidental shooting on Bayou Falls Road in Raceland. We got that call around 4 o'clock. That was on November 29th, and 45-year-old Garrett Verdun of Raceland was hunting with a friend when a rifle discharged while the 2 were handling it. Apparently, just for some more context, they were passing equipment over a fence, and reportedly the rifle was one of the items they were passing, and as Verdun grabbed it, it went off, striking him in the head. He did die, unfortunately, as a result of that injury. We are doing our due diligence along with the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries to ultimately ensure that this was in fact an accidental shooting, which is where the evidence is pointing at this point, Martin, and all parties are cooperating in the investigation. Again, just one of those tragic circumstances and one of those tragic calls that you never want to have to go on, but this is just, again, one of the 3 incidents that occurred on this weekend.
Yeah, once again, our condolences to the young family of that man. We certainly are praying for them. And let's move to our second story. Captain, if you could elaborate on that story, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, so this is 5 hours later. So in this incident, we had an injury. This one occurred on Headland Drive in Thibodaux, and on this one, it was involving what we believe is a domestic incident that was between a man and a woman. A man in his 20s was struck by a single round to his leg. He was transported to a local hospital and treated and released. Again, this is an ongoing investigation, Martin, but based on the evidence we've collected so far, we believe this is a domestic incident, so it is possible that charges are pending, and if any charges develop from here, we will obviously update the public. But our final incident came at 5:35 a.m. on Sunday, November 30th, when we responded to our 3rd shooting of the weekend. This one occurred on West 72nd Street in Cutoff. And this is an interesting story. So a resident of that street of West 72nd, it was a man trespassing on his property. The man was acting erratically, and at one point he threw a metal object toward a man who was in his 60s, by the way, the resident there. So the man who was shot was in his 30s, and that man threw an object at the resident, and that's when the resident fired upon the man who was trespassing. He was transported to a local hospital before being airlifted to University Medical Center in New Orleans for treatment. So again, this incident also remains under investigation. And we saw a lot of comments on this particular incident over the weekend on social media, Martin. And I think it points, it bears pointing out here that just a reminder that you cannot shoot people for trespassing. We've often seen those or seen signs about, trespassers will be shot. Well, if you do, that's a crime. Trespassing is not shot. If you are going to try to move for a justifiable shooting, you have to be able to articulate that you were in fear of your life or serious bodily harm. Again, obviously, we are looking at this case as a potential self-defense situation, but that investigation is ongoing. but it would be more relative to the fact that he had an object thrown at him. So again, we're continuing that investigation to see all what transpired. We're going to be reviewing any security footage that may be available, doing interviews with any potential eyewitnesses, including the resident of that street. But again, just bears pointing out that we've seen that comment time and time again on social media. If anybody's breaking into my car or trespassing on my property, they're going to get shot, and we'll call the cops after. But please understand that unless someone is doing something that can make you in fear of your life or threatening your life or putting you in a way of serious bodily harm, you do not have the ability to shoot at that person or even at the ground or anything like that. Again, you have to be in fear of your life if you're going to attempt to take someone else's.
That's a good point. Yeah, don't express the intent before you have to use it, because it just reflects back on you. But we always appreciate what you guys do, Captain. Thank you so much for what you're doing. Hopefully you enjoyed your Thanksgiving holidays, and thank you, and pass on to the sheriff. We appreciate y'all transparency and bringing us the news.
Will do, Martin. Thank you so much.
All right. Captain Brennan III joined us, and we look forward to talking with him on all kind of different matters, and they do a lot of good, too. That's what we like about it. We'll be back after a short break. Don't go away. This segment was brought to you by Cardiovascular Institute of the South, providing our patients the highest quality cardiovascular care available.